And good evening, sports fans, and welcome to this broadcast of Chipola basketball, coming your way on CCTV and the worldwide internet. And Chipola taking on the Boll Weevils of Enteprise State. We're underway. Enteprise State wearing the green uniforms trimmed in white. Chipola in the Vegas uniforms trimmed in white and navy blue. Get the lineups for you here as we get going. But underway here in game two, actually game three of the day, game two for us on the internet, as the Chipola Lady Indians won their game just previously, defeating Motlow State College out of Tennessee. First shot up by the Indians is no good. That was Malik Zachary with the missed shot, and that should be a travel, and that is a travel. Let's get the lineup for you for Chipola, starting Bitumba Baruta will be starting, wearing number 0. Malik Zachary wearing number 1. Keyshawn Bruton, number 4. Ibrahima Zakaria, number 5. And the final starter, Daniel Oladapo. Bruton with the early bucket there for Chipola and gives us a 3-0 lead. Boll Weevils shot is up and it is good, and that is Lorenzo Glass with the bucket. Makes it a 3-3 game. Tie ball game. Bruton down the floor. Shot is up and no good. Put back, no good. Bruton with the rebound. Put back, no good. Tip up and in. Oladapo with the bucket. And it is 5-3. Boll Weevils with the basketball. Just underway here in the Milton Johnson Classic here on the campus of Chipola College. Finger roll that time by Cain Pouncey. And that ties it up at 5-5. Indians down the floor quickly. Zachary with a pass underneath, but too much Tabasco on it, and turnover will give it to the Boll Weevils. There's a drive. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Chipola. Foul underneath. Foul is going to go against the Boll Weevils. Pouncey. His first team foul against the Boll Weevils. And Chipola will inbound the ball. Oladapo gets it in, and now we got contact. And foul is going to go against Pouncey. So Pouncey quickly picks up 2 for the Boll Weevils. And Chipola will inbound the basketball right here in front of the bench. Baruti inbounded the ball, and Bruton with it to Oladapo. And there's a pass inside, and we got an Indian hammered on the play.
Foul number 3 for the Boll Weevils, his first, team's third.
Foul was against Ryan Davis, his first, third team foul against the Boll Weevils. Indians to inbound the basketball. And foul was on number 23 for the Boll Weevils, Kalen Murray. So that will be his first. Still third team foul. Or at least that's what I thought I heard them say. Now they're saying the shot clock should be at 24. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the Indians inbound the basketball. We do so to Bruton. 3-point shot, no good. Oladapo with the three-point attempt, but the Boll Weevils come up with it. Shot blocked by the Indians, and loose ball on the floor. Who will come up with it? The Boll Weevils do. Another blocked shot, and the Indians come up with it. They want to run. Finger roll, no good. Boll Weevils, Baruti could not get the finger roll. And the Boll Weevils with the basketball. Three-point shot is up and good by Glass. And that makes it an 8-5 ball game. Indians trailing by 3 here in the early going. We've played 3.5 minutes in this contest. Zachary with the ball for the Indians. Drives to the paint, tries to dish it out, throws it away. Trying to dish it over there to Bruton, and they just weren't on the same page. Ryan Davis will bring it down for the Boll Weevils. Hands it off to Glass. Driving, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Chipola. Sankari with the bucket for Chipola, and it's a 1-point game. Enterprise State with the 8-7 lead. Missed shot down on the offensive end for the Boll Weevils, but put back by Pouncey, and it's back to a 3-point Boll Weevil lead. Bruton with the basketball for the Indians. Again, Indians in the Vegas gold uniforms. Bruton with a three, no good. Rebound to the Boll Weevils, who are wearing green and white. Davis with the basketball. Both teams getting ready to send some subs in. Inside go the Boll Weevils. The shot is good, and a whistle underneath. Sankari with the foul, his first. He'll check out. So Bruton and Sankari will check out. Checking in will be Christian Lorng. And can't see the number on the other Chipola player. That's Dwayne Walker, who's checked into the game for the Indians. Dwayne Walker, a 6'3" freshman out of Milwaukee. And Christian Lorng, 6'9", freshman out of Paris, France. The Indians with the basketball. Working it around the perimeter now. Zachary with the basketball. Will drive to the paint, needs help. Cross court to Walker. He drives, he's in the paint. Left-handed shot is up and good. So Walker with the bucket, and it's a 3-point lead for the Boll Weevils, 12-9. We've played just over 5 minutes in this contest. Smith to the basket for the Boll Weevils. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Loring for Chipola. He hands it off to Zachary. Walker inside to Loring. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. Green 20. Matthew Mascu. Boy, these are some tough names tonight. Out of Birmingham, Alabama. There's the alley-oop and the slam dunk. Baruti with the slam dunk. Batumba Baruti. out of the Congo. Played at the University of Washington last year. 3-point shot by the Boll Weevils, no good. Baruti with the rebound, and the Indians quickly down the floor. 3-point shot on its way, no good. Rebound, Boll Weevils quickly down the floor, and a whistle and foul against Chipola as Malik Zachary going to be whistled for the call. Sincari back in for Chipola along with Laquan Butler. Zachary out. And Oladapo out of the ball game. So we've got Butler, Sincari, Baruti on the floor. A couple of more here quickly down the floor. And a traveling against Chipola. Walker and Loring, the other players on the floor right now for Chipola. Glass with it for the Boll Weevils. Working it around the perimeter. He wanted to shoot a three, lost it on the way up. And now they're going to call Chipola for a carry. Don't see that call very often. I couldn't see it from my vantage point, but it must have been flagrant enough that the guys in stripe called it. Boll Weevils with the basketball. They've got a 1-point lead, 12-11. And we have played just over 7 minutes in the first half. There's a little floater up and good by McKeel Wilson out of Tampa, Florida. And it's a 3-point lead for the Boll Weevils. Drive to the basket, shot no good. Getting his own rebound and putting it up is Butler. And he's fouled on the play. And he'll go to the free throw line and shoot. Shedrick Cooper with the foul, his first. And Butler to the free throw line. First free throw is up, no good. Laquan Butler, 5'11" freshman out of Lancaster, Texas. Played at Lancaster High School. Brendan Foley in his first year as the head coach at Chipola, as Butler makes the back half of the free throws, and it's a 2-point game, 14-12, Boll Weevils leading the Indians. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Chipola. Bruton with it to Butler. Into the corner to Walker. Working it up top. Bruton for three. It's good. Keyshawn Bruton with a three-pointer, and the Indians had their first lead of the game at 15-14 after 8 minutes of play. Boll Weevils with the basketball. 3-point shot, no good. Loose ball. Indians come up with it. Nice hustle under the basket, and we're going to run down the floor. There's a reverse layup by Dwayne Walker, and what a nice pass that time by Laquan Butler. 30-second timeout called by the Boll Weevils as Chipola has taken a 3-point lead. All right, we're ready to get back to action. Glad you've tuned in to this CCTV broadcast of Chipola men's basketball here on a Saturday night from Marianna, Florida. Ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Enteprise. Malik Zachary back into the ball game, and Daniel Oladapo back in. Bo Weebles get it inbound. Working it around the perimeter. Ryan Davis with it. Over to Smith. Back to Davis. Three-point shot on its way. It's no good. And shot clock horn goes off. Not sure if they called a foul or they did call a foul against the Bow Weevils, and it'll be Chipola basketball. We've got a 3-point lead and the basketball. Zachary with it out top. Over to Butler. They're working inside. Shot is up, and it is good by Daniel Oladapo. Oladapo with the bucket. He is from Washington, D.C. and is a 6'7" freshman. Bo Weevils try to go inside with it. Indians go for the steal, but we're going to be called for the foul. Laquan Butler whistled for the foul.
Foul number 2 for the Indians. His first team's there.
Pouncey back into the game for the Boll Weevils. Have a number 34 into the ball game, but I don't have a 34 on the roster. Joseph Womack. On the roster, he's 32, but in the game, he's 34. And shot is up, it is good. Kanan Pouncey with the bucket. And it's a 3-point lead for the Indians, 19-16. Zachary with the ball right here in front of me. Guarded closely by a Boll Weevil. To Bruton, he drives, shot is up, it's good. And they're going to call charging. And charging called against Keyshawn Bruton. Laquan Butler will check out. Cameron Gooden will check in. Gooden, a 5'11" freshman out of Frisco, Texas. And the guys in stripes going to do a little house cleaning. Hopefully they won't charge us extra for that. That's in the other miscellaneous duties category of the job description. Nearly stolen. It was stolen by the Indians. Bruton comes up with it down to Oladapo, and Oladapo with the bucket. He's 6'7", but he moves extremely well, and the Indians have a 21-16 lead. Shot off the mark by the Boll Weevils, bounced around and will belong to Chipola. Oladapo inbounds it, does so to Malik Zachary. Played just over 10 minutes of this first half, and the Indians with the 5-point lead. Zachary with the ball. Over to Gooden. Back to Zachary. No, that's Bruton. He wants three. It's no good. Rebound, Boll Weevils. Down the floor comes Pouncey to the paint. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Boll Weevils. Put back, no good. Ball tipped around, and it is good. Womack with the bucket. Bruton with the ball. To Zachary. Back to Bruton. Thought about a three. Now goes down low. Oladapo. Cross court to Gooden for three. No good. Rebound, Boll Weevils. And we may have a foul underneath against the Indians. 13, so that is Daniel Oladapo with the foul. First foul on Oladapo, fifth team foul on Chipola. 8.5 minutes to play in the first half. Indians leading by 3 against the Boll Weevils of Enterprise State. And the Boll Weevils have the basketball. Far side, working it is Smith. Down look, cross court pass. Now they work it around the rim. 3-point shot, up, no good. That was Smith with the three-pointer. Indians with the rebound. Gooden with the basketball. Up top, 3-point shot is in and out, won't fall. That was Baruti with the three-pointer. Works it up top. 3-point shot by Pouncey, no good. Loose ball. And I believe this foul is going to go against the Boll Weevils. Makeel Wilson with the foul. He's out of Tampa, Florida. That's his first foul. That is the 7th team foul on the Boll Weevils. So Chipola now in the bonus. Shooting 1-1. Cameron Gooden at the line. First free throw on the mark. He'll get another. 4-point lead for the Indians. Gooden will try to make it 5. And he does so with 7:45 left in the first half. 23-18. Boll Weevils with the basketball. Glass will bring it down. Up top to Pouncey. Pouncey to the paint, and he travels. Good defense that time by the Indians. Christian Lorne. Lorne did a nice job. Got position, caused the offensive player to travel. Zachary with the ball. Alley-oop pass won't work. Think we were trying to make the connection from Zachary to Baruti. But just did not make the connection. Approaching the 7-minute mark of the first half. Indians hanging on to a 5-point lead. Boll Weevils with the basketball. Drive to the paint, pull-up jumper by Pouncey. Off the glass is good. 3-point lead for the Indians, 23-20. Butler with it for Chipola. Over to Zachary. Back to Butler. Back to Zachary. Thought about a three, now goes inside. Oladapo puts a shot up. It's no good, but he's fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Foul going to go against DeShanti Smith out of Montevallo, Alabama, 6'7". Oladapo to the free throw line. First free throw off the mark. And he's 6'7", freshman out of Washington, D.C. Played at Bladensburg High School. Second free throw is up and good, and he makes it a 4-point Chipola lead at 24-20. Boll Weevils with the ball. Working it around the perimeter. Pouncey with it. Looking in, nothing there. Still nothing, hands it off to Smith. Inside they go, nearly stolen by Chipola. And they're going to get an Indian with the foul. Zachary was trying to come from the backside and make the steal. They're going to say he reached in, got the foul. He'll take a breather. And Keyshawn Bruton to check back into the game. Bruton, Butler, Oladapo, Baruti, and Walker on the floor for the Indians. Inside go the Boll Weevils, and shot blocked from behind by Bruton. And the Indians with the basketball. Boll Weevils wanted a foul. They didn't get it. Inside. Back out to Bruton. Back out to Butler. Drives, dishes it off. Oladapo. Nope, correction. That is Baruti with the bucket. And Enterprise will throw it away on the other end. Indians with a 6-point lead. Batumba Baruti out of the Congo. And Chipola has called a timeout with 5:44 left in the first half, leading 26-20. Ready to get back underway as 5:44 left in the first half. Indians in the Vegas gold uniforms. Boll Weevils in the navy, there's nothing navy blue about that. That is green. I was looking at them a little bit, and they remind me slightly of Pensacola State College, who are navy and green. But the Boll Weevils are green and white. Missed shot by the Indians, and the Boll Weevils with the basketball. They want to run. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Bruton, outlet pass quickly to Baruti. Down the floor, lays it up and in. It's good. And they're going to give him the continuation. And the foul's going to go against Glass for the Boll Weevils. That's his first foul. Batumba Baruti. 6'6", 225 pounds, redshirt sophomore. In from the Congo, but played last year at the University of Washington. Out there on the West Coast for the Huskies. Missed the free throw. Boll Weevils down the floor quickly, and that's Pouncey with the bucket. And at the 5-minute mark of the first half, we lead by 6, 28-22. Butler with the ball. Wants a long three. It's no good. Rebound Indians. Baruti with the rebound. Hands it off to Butler. To Baruti. Outlet pass to Walker. And ball tipped up and in by Bruton. Enterprise, I think, wanting some basket interference. They don't get it. And that gets us an 8-point lead at 30-22 with 4.5 to play in the first half. Boll Weevils with the basketball. Sanders with it. Over to Pouncey. And Pouncey's going to be fouled as he tries to drive to the paint. And Baruti going to get him with the body. First foul on Baruti. 7th team foul on the Indians. So now Enterprise into the 1-and-1 bonus. Pouncey out of Daleville, Alabama, 6'2" sophomore. Makes the first free throw. We'll have another coming. Misses that one, and the Indians with the rebound. 7-point lead. Bruton with the basketball to Butler for three. Count them. Laquan Butler with a nice set and shot. Squared up nicely. Nailed it. 33-23, 10-point lead for the Indians. And the Boll Weevils will be whistled for the travel. Kalen Murray trying to get a little head start. He's out of Headland, Alabama. But you got to put the ball on the floor first. He didn't, and he's whistled for the travel. Bruton for three. No good. Nice hustle by Baruti. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Indians. Oladapo hammered as he goes back up. He'll go to the free throw line. Joseph Womack whistled for the foul. His first foul. Oladapo will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple while the men in stripes do a little house cleaning. And now Oladapo going to say, I think I can do it better. He goes over there, gets the mop, cleans it up. Now back to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. Nice soft touch by the big man. Free throw up and in. Makes it 35-23. 3:25 to play in the first half. Boll Weevils with the ball. Good defense by the Indians. Working it around the perimeter. Long three-point shot. No good. Rebound Indians. Bruton with it. Drives. Puts up the floater. Good. Off the glass. Nice play that time by Bruton. You're going in staring straight at the rim. A lot of folks just try to make the rim, but you can use that glass and give yourself a much higher percentage of making the shot. And now we got three subs coming in for Chipola as Gooden, Lorne, and Sankari into the ball game. Staying on the floor for Chipola are Bruton and Walker is the other one that was already out there. Free throw up and good by Pouncey for the Boll Weevils. Makes it 37-24. Pouncey makes the second free throw. And that makes it 37-25, 12-point lead for the Indians. Gooden with the basketball. Will drive to the bucket and blocking call against the Boll Weevils. Guys in greens wanted a push off. They didn't get it. And Cameron Gooden will go to the free throw line. Gooden 5'11", 185 pounds out of Frisco, Texas. Played at Putnam Science Academy. Got two free throws coming. First one's up and good. 38-25. 2:41 left in the first half. Makes them both to give us a 14-point lead. And the Boll Weevils will bring it down. Murray hands it off to Smith. They go inside. Big man puts a shot up, but won't fall. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as Dwayne Walker from Milwaukee, Wisconsin commits the foul. And Joseph Womack to the free throw line. He's 6'7" freshman out of Ozark, Alabama. Just kind of right up the road from Enterprise. Head to Dothan, take a left. Or I'm sure there's a shorter route that way that the Alabama folks know all about. 39-26. Indians with a 13-point lead. Gooden with the basketball and foul underneath against Chipola. Christian Lorng. Lorng trying to get some position down there, and I'm going to say he pushed off to commit the foul. Both teams now with 10 team fouls each, so the double bonus for the final 2 minutes of the first half. Bruton down the floor quickly after the missed shot by the Boll Weevils. Bruton takes it the length. Floor lays it up and in. 41-26. Indians with the lead. There's another steal by the Indians. And Bruton again with the basketball. Drives to the paint. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound Boll Weevils. 2-on-2 break. They'll throw it away. And timeout called by Enterprise. Full timeout. So let's let the Chipola cheerleaders entertain you. Again, you are tuned in to the Milton Johnson Classic here at the Chipola College in Marianna, Florida. Of course, Milton Johnson, longtime coach at Chipola from 1961 to 1993. Won 628 games at Chipola. Took the Indians to the national tournament 7 times. Finished second in 1974. And I've told the story numerous times. He was a pretty good badminton player, too. I took badminton from him back in the late 70s, and he whipped me pretty badly the first few times we played. Indians with the basketball. Boll Weevils come up with a steal. Pouncey down the floor, shot up, no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. Christian Lorng with the foul. And Keenan Pouncey will go to the free throw line. Pouncey again out of Daleville, Alabama, 6'2" sophomore. Shot up and good. Makes it a 14-point game at 41-27. Makes both free throws, 41-28 with 1:21 to play in the first half. Cameron Gooden will bring it down. Over to Bruton. Back to Gooden. Wants 3. No good. Rebound, Boll Weevils. They'll work it around. 3-point shot. In and out. Won't stay down. Sincari with the free throw, with the rebound. Gives it to Bruton. Now we'll go inside. Oladapo is going to be hammered right there at the elbow of the lane. May have been hammered in the elbow as well. And And that should be a shooting foul. As they wipe up a little bit of sweat on the floor. That's Bruton doing those duties. Went with the towel instead of the mop. Meanwhile, back at the line, Daniel Oladapo. He'll have 2 free throws coming. Can't get the first one to fall, but he'll have another. Enterprise checked in a player, number 21, Devin Thomas. On the roster, he's listed as 10, but on the court, he's 21. Oladapo can't get the second one to fall either, but Enterprise will knock the ball out of bounds, and it'll belong to Chipola. And a technical foul on Enterprise. So the technical against the Boll Weevils. We'll send an Indian to the free throw line, and that's going to be Cameron Gooden. Free throw is up and good. Makes the first one and can't get the second one to fall. So we make 1 of 2, but we get the basketball. Coach Jermaine Williams from Enterprise trying to get an explanation on the technical. I don't think he was very pleased with the explanation that he got. Bruton to the paint, puts up a shot, it's good. Keyshawn Bruton out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Gets the bucket to fall. It's 44-28. Under 20 seconds to play now. Tip up is good by Kanan Pouncey. And it's back to a 14-point lead for the Indians. Gooden with the basketball. Driving to the paint. Shot is up. No good, but he's hammered. Goes to the court, and he'll now earn a trip to the free throw line. Fouls against Cooper for the Boll Weevils. Second foul on Cooper. Gooden back at the free throw line. Was just there a moment ago. Made 1 of 2. This time he makes the first one, and he'll have another. Makes them both, gives us a 16-point lead. Long down court shot to end the first half. And so at the half, the Indians with a 16-point lead. They lead 46-30. We'll take a break and bring you right back for second half action. of the Milton Johnson Classic here on the campus of Chipola College in Marianna, Florida. Clint Cox bringing you all the action. Glad you've tuned in. Indians with a 16-point lead at the half, 46-30. In that first half, Indians led by Keyshawn Bruton with 14 points. With 9 points, Daniel Oladapo. And the Indians will have the basketball to start the second half. Again, Indians in gold, trimmed in navy blue and white. Three-point shot is up and good by Baruti. Rudy now on the night with 9 points. Three-point shot launched by the Boll Weevils, no good. They get their own rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound, put back, no good, and now they're fouled.
Foul number 13 for the Indians, his second, team first.
Foul on Daniel Oladapo, his second. And going to the free throw line will be Joseph Womack out of Ozark, Alabama. Brendan Foley in his first season as the head coach, longtime assistant coach at Chipola. And then when Coach Brett Campbell stepped down after last season, it was a no-brainer. Go with the guy that's been here and that everybody knew. And Coach Foley off to a good start so far, 1-0 on the season, trying to go 2-0. As the Indians have the basketball. And Bruton for three, no good. Rebound, Bo Weebles. Long down court pass. And now they'll pull it out. Now there's a drive to the basket, shot no good. Bruton with the rebound. Bo Weebles around him, but he'll work his way out of there. In the corner to Baruti, back to Bruton. In the corner over here to Sankari. Up top. Baruti can't hang on to it. And to Bo Weevils. Fast break down the floor. Shot was up, no good, but the putback is good by Wilson. Had an opportunity during halftime to speak with Brendan Foley's dad. Enjoyed the conversation with him as we'll go inside to Oladapo. And his bucket is good, and it's 51-32. Missed shot by the Boll Weevils. They get their own rebound. Womack shot up, no good. Rebound, Oladapo for the Indians. To Bruton. Up top to Zachary, Malik Zachary. Oladapo with the basketball now. They're going to call him for double dribble. Chatting with Brendan Foley's dad. He was a coach himself. So Brendan grew up around the game. And Brendan has an aunt that may be tuning us in on the internet. So Deb Foley, if you're tuning in, hello from Florida, from all the gang. Up in Cleveland, Ohio. Imagine it's a little cooler up there than it is down here as Pouncey reverse layup. And a bucket for the Boll Weevils, 51-34. So Deb Foley in Cleveland, Ohio, hopefully listening in on the internet tonight. Three-point shot, no good, but a slam dunk follow by Baruti. And that makes it a 53-34 game. 3 minutes into the second half. Nice look that time by the big man, Baruti. Womack for the Boll Weevils. Dishes it off to Pouncey. He tries to go for the slam. Can't get it. Indians want to run. And there's the slam dunk by Keyshawn Bruton. So Boll Weevils can't get the dunk. Indians can get it. Missed shot by the Boll Weevils. And we're quickly down the floor. Three-point shot on its way, no good. Malik Zachary with the miss. Rebound goes to the Boll Weevils. Pouncey Shot up, no good. Womack with the rebound and putback. That makes it 55-36 in favor of the Indians. Bruton with the ball. Dishes it off. Sankari. Sankari from Senegal. And he's got the bucket. Missed shot on the other end by the Boll Weevils, and this is racehorse basketball. Bruton drives to the basket. He is going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. Brendan Foley's dad was telling me he lives in Fort Myers now. And so up this way to enjoy some basketball and watch his son take his first job as a head coach at the community college level. And we are all confident that Brendan Foley will do a great job.
Number 10, Christian Lore.
First free throw by Bruton is up and good. Sankari will check out. Christian Lorne checks in. So we've got Oladapo, Zachary, Lorne, Bruton, and Baruti. Bruton will check out now, and Dwayne Walker will check in for the Indians. Made both free throws, so we've got a 23-point lead at 59-36. Three-point shot by the Boll Weevils comes up short. We are running. This is Baruti with the slam dunk. Baruti kind of rattled it in there. Thought for a minute it might come back out, but he gets the flush. And it's 61-36. Three-pointer on the way from the Boll Weevils. It's good. Matthew Mazik with the three. And the Indians with the basketball. This is Zachary. We get it across the half-court line. Oladapo. Oladapo with the reverse layup. And that gives us a 63-39 lead. Boll Weevils with the ball. Three-pointer on its way. It's no good. Rebound, Walker for Chipola. Takes it the length of the floor, dishes it off to the big man. Lauren can't hang on to it. Loose ball. The Indians will get it back. Baruti hustling to Oladapo. Little floater is up and good. Oladapo and Boll Weevils want a timeout. 30-second timeout with 14:05 remaining in the game, and the Indians leading 65-39. And back underway here in the Milton Johnson Classic. Indians leading big right now, 65-39 over the visiting Boll Weevils of Enterprise State Community College up in Enterprise, Alabama. Pouncey drives, shot blocked by the Indians. Sankari with the block. Into the corner to Walker for three. It's good. Dwayne Walker.
Number 23, Dwayne Walker.
And it's 68-39. Nearly stolen again by the Indians. Three-pointer on its way by the Boll Weevils. No good. Rebound, Zachary. Into the corner to Walker. Cross court. Now dishes it out to Sankari, and he'll travel. Ibrahima Sankari, if I have pronounced that first name correctly, from Senegal. Played last year at Grand Canyon University. He's a redshirt sophomore, 6'7". Boll Weevils want a three from the corner. No good. Rebound, Zachary. Quickly out to Butler. Drives to the paint, now dishes it off, and I believe charging against the Indians.
Foul number 2 for the Indians is their team second.
Butler tried to dish it off to Christian Long, but contact made with the defender, and that will be the second foul on Laquan Butler. 29-point lead for the Indians as the Boll Weevils have the basketball. And just over 12 minutes remaining in this second half. Boll Weevils to inbound it. They do so to the big man Smith, DeShante Smith. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. Go to the free throw line, shoot a couple, and the foul will be on our big man, Christian Long. DeShante Smith out of Montevallo, Alabama, 6'7". He's a sophomore. Free throw up and good. Cameron Gooden checking into the ball game for Chipola, checking out Laquan Butler. So we've got, oh, Butler stays out there. That was, well, Laquan Butler did check out. Malik Zachary is out there along with Cameron Gooden, Sankari, Christian Long, and Dwayne Walker on the floor for the Indians. And Zachary in a little bit of trouble. I think we may have called a timeout as he had gotten over there into that Devil's corner. Full timeout, Chipola. Indians will get ready to inbound the basketball. 12-14 left in the contest. We lead 68-41. Gooden with the basketball, drives to the paint, dishes it out. But Zachary with it. To Sankari, to Gooden. To Walker for three, no good. Rebound, put back by the Indians. They're going to say shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation,
And the ball will belong to Enteprise. Boll Weevils with the ball. Wilson double teamed, and I believe they're going to get an Indian for reaching in.
Foul number 23.
Dwayne Walker from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, going to be whistled for his second foul. Bo Weevils inbound it, drive to the basket, no good. Rebound Indians. Inside to Zakari. His shot no good, but he gets his own rebound, puts it back. And that makes it 70-41. Stolen by the Indians. Zakari to Zachary. It's up, it's good. Nice left-handed layup by Malik Zachary that time out of Warners, New York. Another steal by the Indians. And the wheels coming off now for the Boll Weevils. Gooden with the ball. Three-pointer by Sankari. It's no good. And that shot is up and no good.
Foul number 22 for the Indians. His first, team fifth.
And going to the free throw line will be Mikhail Wilson out of Tampa, Florida, 6'2" freshman. First free throw is up and is good. Next free throw is good as well. Wilson makes them both. And it's 72-43. Sankari, a long three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound, Boll Weevils. And shot is up, no good by the Boll Weevils. Put back, though, by Pouncey is good. And that makes it 72-45. Three-pointer from the corner pocket, no good by Walker. Scramble for the loose ball. Boll Weevils come up with it. They want to run. And there's a shot. It's up. It's no good. Must have been partially tipped by Chipola because they're going to say it's Boll Weevil basketball. As three players entering for the Indians. Laquan Butler, Daniel Oladapo, and Keyshawn Bruton. And they are checking out a Boll Weevil, trying to figure out, I believe, if he has blood on the jersey. And looking for a trainer and trying to see if he's got a scratch or something that may require a little bit of doctoring. Remind you, the Chipola Lady Indians won earlier tonight in their contest against Motlow. With that win, they improved to 2-0 on the season, do the Lady Indians. Won 100-76, so cracked the century mark, led in that ball game by Tete Sanders with 28 points. Boll Weevils with a basketball, and now we got a foul. Game was kind of zipping along. We've kind of thrown out the anchor a little bit now. Sankari going to check back into the game for Chipola. Christian Loring checks out. Sankari in. Boll Weevils in green and white. Indians in Vegas gold. Trimmed in white and navy blue. Missed shot. Rebound Indians. Bruton with it down the floor. To the paint. Now kicks it back out to Gooden. Long three-pointer. No good. From Laquan Butler. Rebound Boll Weevils. Pouncey down the floor. And he'll score easily. Laquan Butler will bring it down for Chipola. Give it to Bruton. He's in the paint. Pull-up jumper. Good. Bruton with the little one-hander there in the lane to make it 74-47. Indians with the lead. Three-point shot by Pouncey. And timeout called by the Indians. A full timeout with 8:51 to play in the contest, and the Indians leading 74-50. Back underway with under 9 minutes to play in this contest. Indians leading by 24 points. We've got the basketball. Gooden with it on the near side wing to Bruton. Goes to Butler. Drives to the bucket. Finger roll is good. 76-50. Boll Weevils inside to Womack. His shot is up and it is good. 76-52. Another finger roll by Laquan Butler. He's got that one going. 78-52. Boll Weevils with the ball. Three-point shot. No good. Air ball. Rebound Womack. His putback is no good. Sankari with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Just a second foul on the Boll Weevils, so Chipola not anywhere near the bonus situation right now. 7:43 to play in the contest. Gooden with it, pulls up to Sankari from the paint. It's good. Nice little one-handed jump shot by Sakari from about 6 feet out. Makes it 80-52. Three-pointer no good by the Boll Weevils. Gooden down the floor, lays it up and in. 82-52, 30-point lead for Chipola. Floater is up and good by the Boll Weevils. And they want a full timeout. Ryan Davis with the bucket. So 7:05 to play. 82-54, Chipola with the lead.
Let's hear it for your Chipola cheerleaders.
We'll have some action next weekend as well, with Chipola Lady Indians taking on Roan State Friday, November 9th at 5, followed by the Indians team taking on Lawson State at 7 p.m. Tallahassee's men's squad will also play in that event as well on Saturday, November 10th. Chipola women will play host to Hillsboro at 5 p.m., followed by the Chipola men versus Roan at 7. And that's some action coming next weekend for you as well. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Bruton drives to the paint, gets the bucket, and is fouled. Will go to the free throw line. Keyshawn out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, was on last year's squad and gets the free throw to fall, making it 85-54. Bo Weevils with a pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Makes it 85-56. Mentioned earlier that sent out a hello to Deb Foley, the aunt to Brendan Foley. Slam dunk on the offensive end by Daniel Oladapo. Speaking of Daniel, want to say hello to Dr. Dale O'Daniel, tuning in from Frisco, Texas. So we are all the way to Cleveland, Ohio, Frisco, Texas. Dr. Dale O'Daniel loves Chipola basketball, longtime president, athletic director here. Great man for this college. And glad he is tuning in tonight. And he's got a good one to listen to, as this has been very enjoyable if you're a Chipola basketball fan. If you're a Bo Weevil fan, well, maybe not. Cameron Gooden with the three-pointer, and it is 90-58. 5:20 left in the contest. Ball goes out of bounds. I don't know if Dr. O'Daniel has been back since the storm, and many of the trees that were synonymous with Chipola College campus are no longer. Still a beautiful campus, just not as many trees. Loose ball on the floor. Bo Weevils pick it up. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, fought for, won by Chipola. Baruti with the rebound. Walker with it to Zakari. And the foul is going to go against the Bo Weevils.
Foul number 2 for the Bo Weevils, his 13th.
Malik Zachary will go to the free throw line. Zachary, 175 pounds, 6'2", freshman out of Warners, New York. 5:01 left in the contest, and he makes the first free throw. Still hard to drive around our little community and see how much it has changed since Hurricane Michael. A lot of families still having tough times. Our thoughts and prayers go out for them. Three-point shot is good by Glass for the Bo Weevils, making it 92-61. Indians with the ball. Bruton. Oladapo, he wants three. Off the mark. Walker with the rebound. Hands it off to Lorne. He puts a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back, no good. Rebound, Bo Weevils. We had 3 tries, we couldn't get it to fall. Three-pointer on the way by Glass. Bo Weevils, though, get the rebound. This is Pouncey, and he has been solid tonight. He had 17 points at the end of the first half. I would estimate he's over 30 now. Indians inside to Oladapo. His shot won't fall. Boll Weevils get the rebound. Finger roll is good by Matthew Mazik for the Boll Weevils. So with 3:35 left in the contest, Boll Weevils make it 92-65. Walker drives, and he's going to be fouled. Dwayne Walker will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Several subs checking in for both sides. Jeremy Lafort for Chipola from Paris, France. 6'7" freshman, 185 pounds. Seeing his first action of the night. Next free throw is up and good by Walker. And it's 93-65. He makes one of two. Ball nearly taken away from Pouncey by the Indians. Goes to Glass. Tries to dish it to Sanders, but he can't hang on to it. The Indians come up with it. Malik Zachary will set up the offense. Indians in no hurry right now. 3 minutes to play in the contest. Lafort dishes it over to Walker. He wants three, no good. Rebound. Boll Weevils, down the floor goes Pouncey. And the Indians will commit the foul. That is Dwayne Walker, his third. Keenan Pouncey will go to the free throw line and shoot two. Nothing but net. Shot is up and good by Pouncey, so he makes both free throws. 93-67. 2:40 to play in the game. Indians working it around the perimeter. Malik Zachary dishes it off to Jeremy Lafort, and he's seeing his first action, and he gets a three-pointer. Caden Pouncey, 29 points on the night for the Boll Weevils. Got some help from the Boll Weevil scorekeeper. I appreciate that. Another three by Lafort. This one's no good. Rebound Pouncey for the Boll Weevils. Glass wants three. No good. Rebound. Got another first-timer in there. Lushane Wilson for the Indians. 6'5", 185 pounds, out of Jamaica. And he's got the ball right now. Drives to the paint. Shot is good. So Lafort comes off the bench, hits a three. Wilson comes off the bench and hits a two. Guys off the bench looking good. Again, that's their first action of the night. Wilson with the basketball. He'll drive, he'll shoot, he'll score. Lushane Wilson. He's got four off the bench. Boll Weevils with the basketball, nearing the 1 minute mark. Steal by the Indians. Walker with the basket underneath. Good ball movement between Walker and Zachary down the floor. Walker winds up with it. It makes the bucket. Long three-pointer by the Boll Weevils, no good. The Indians at 102-69. So both the men and the women break the clock, as we used to say. We're going to drive, now dish it off, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Boll Weevil. Shot clock is off, 30 seconds on the game clock. Glass with the ball for the Boll Weevils. Knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the green and white Boll Weevils. Again, so more Chipola basketball action coming your way next weekend. Tune in on the internet via CCTV for all the action for the Indians and the Lady Indians. Indians with the basketball right now, and that clock will wind on down to zeros. And there's your horn. Indians going to get a 102-69 victory over the Boll Weevils of Enteprise. And remind you, the Chipola Lady Indians with a win as well. So a good night for Chipola basketball tonight. I want to thank Eric Dove and all the gang with CCTV for helping us out with the broadcast. Most of all, we want to thank all you folks that tuned in tonight. Both the Lady Indians and the men improved to 2-0 on the season. Until next weekend, so long, Indian fans.